Good morning, guys. It is about 7 o'clock on Monday, May 9th. I'm going to try something a little new and give you a little insight to my mindset on my daily shoots. Like I said, it's Monday morning, 7 a.m. First stop is actually dropping off our van to get some repairs done. My wife's following behind me. But then it's off to a video shoot in, I think it's North Kildonan. And so it's going to be a busy day today. Got 6 shoots booked today. A couple changes in the schedule that messed the day up a little bit, so I'll have a lull around lunchtime, but maybe I'll actually get some time to eat. Yeah, I wanted to create these videos. I'll update you through the day, and we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys like them. So guys, van's dropped off. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I am headed to my first shoot. It's actually in Transcona, 15 Lethbridge Avenue. Smaller house, about 900 square feet if I remember correctly, and we're going to do some video work presenting that one. This home's going to be listed by Karen Gerard Smith of Century 21 Bachman, and yeah, hopefully everything goes smoothly for the rest of the day. Kind of got a bit of a red sun today from the forest fires out in Fort Mac. Hope everyone's doing well out there. I was there a couple of years ago, and watching some of the video of where the fires actually were or are parts of the city that I actually drove through. So it's I feel sorry for everyone out there, and hopefully they rebuild that as quickly as possible. I can't imagine the cost it's going to be involved in rebuilding a city, but I wish everyone in Fort Mac well. Another thing I wanted to do is I was inspired to do these videos by Gary Vaynerchuk, a guy I follow religiously, listen to all his podcasts. He's been doing something called the Daily V, where he has a cameraman following him around and documenting his day and how he hustles to build his business and his empire. I know he doesn't like being called it, but he's kind of a social media guru and content king. So he was my inspiration for doing these, and hope you guys enjoy them. So I'm just turning on to Laj here, and I will talk to you guys after my shoot. So I'm just leaving my shoot from Lethbridge Avenue, and sometimes things change on the fly. Unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances, we couldn't do the video, and we just got all the photos done though, and the house looks amazing, and whoever purchased that home is going to be a very lucky person. Beautiful community, and I'm actually just heading back out. There's a park close by, and I want to get a couple park shots right off Kildare and Plessis here. So but things change, and you just have to adapt. So actually this is going to make things a little easier for my morning. I might actually head back to the office and do some processing of this home, kind of get ahead of schedule on my editing. But yeah, just sometimes you have to adapt and be ready for any situation. And sorry about that. I'm just looking at this park, and there's some construction going on, so I don't know if I'm going to get some photos, but we will try and go around the construction and see how it works. But like I was saying, sometimes you just have to adapt, and I know I said that 3 or 4 times already, but things change and you can't do anything about it. So I'm just leaving the office. Made a quick stop there to do some editing, and I'll try to do some editing, but ended up booking about 7 more appointments for the next week and a half. Yep, the spring market is definitely picking up in Winnipeg. The nice warm weather, it just gets people want to sell and get their houses on the market, and buyers love it too, because it's easier to go look at houses when it's nicer out. So now I'm heading out to River Park South for my next shoot, and on Ravens Den Drive. Looking forward to doing that one. Should be a nice one after that. And then I'm heading into heading to Garfield. So I'm doing a small house out there. Then I'll be heading back to the office for a little bit, and probably do a little bit of editing, because I got about a 2-hour lull in between shoots because of the cancellation. then into Bridgewater Forest, if I remember correctly. So, another crazy day.
You don't gotta go to work, but you gotta put in work. You don't gotta go to work. Let my body do the work. We can work from home. We can work from home.
So I just finished up in the Wolseley area on Garfield, listing coming soon by Claire Mitchell Enns. Cute little starter home in the Wolseley area. You know, if you like Wolseley and being green, it's a great area for you. As I was making my way here, it is really frustrating driving downtown, you know, at this time of the hour. You know, I must have hit every red light, and I think the city says they synchronize the lights, but going down Broadway, it wasn't so synchronized. Now, that might be during rush hour where it's all synchronized, but yeah, it was frustrating. You know, a 10-minute drive from River Park South turns into a 30-minute drive, and here we go. I've got a guy double parked. Just about clipped his mirror, but made it through. So yeah, sometimes driving in the city is a little frustrating. I spend probably 4 to 5 hours a day in my vehicle. Sometimes, you know, that might be sitting waiting for a client, but so one of the things I do when I'm sitting in my vehicle or driving from shoot to shoot is listen to podcasts. Like I said earlier, I listen to Gary Vaynerchuk, his Daily V, or the Ask Gary V show. Listen to some photography podcasts. Frono's Photo. Been following Jared Polin for probably about 4 years now, maybe 3.5 years. Every Monday he puts out his podcast, and I listen to that in the truck. But because there's just not enough on the radio. Well, there is enough on the radio, but it's usually the same song played over and over every 10-15 minutes. I think last week I wanted to pull my hair out because I heard Taylor Swift's New Romantics about 50 times in a day. So anyways, I'm on Portage Avenue and I'm heading back to the office. I got about an hour and a half, 2 hours to kill before my next shoot out in Bridgewater Forest. Actually, no, sorry, not Bridgewater Forest. It is out in Jefferson area. So I can't remember what that new development's called out there. Amber Trails, maybe? But yeah, so day's going smoothly so far. Shoots have gone really well. Houses are all been prepared. Love it when a day goes like this. You know, I almost forgot, as I was mentioning, all my shoots have been really well prepared today, and it just makes things a lot more enjoyable, makes things move faster, and you know, so when you're getting your house prepared to sell and you want buyers to see it in the best light, you know, make sure you're getting all your clutter, you know, put away, laundry. You know, if you're staging it, make sure it's staged properly. You know, if you have to hire a staging consultant, you know, your realtor can obviously, you know, probably suggest quite a few people, or they have one on staff. You know, whatever it is, but you know, just make sure when your house is prepared to sell, with, you know, 90-some-odd% of buyers shopping on the MLS, shopping online, Google searching homes in Winnipeg or wherever you live, it just, your first impression nowadays is online. So do whatever you can to make your house stand out among the rest. You know, there's thousands and thousands of listings on the MLS. I don't know how many there are right now, but I'm assuming, you know, we're close to that 3,000-4,000 mark with inventory. So, you know, do what's in your best interest to make sure your house is photo ready, and even for showings. You know, if your realtor suggests, okay, you know, take down those personal photos. You know, a lot of houses I'll go into where they stuffed everything in the closets, and a lot of buyers will peek in there. And you don't want a bunch of stuff falling on their heads, or they just they can't get it closed. So make sure everything's neat and tidy for your showings as well, and for photos. Hide all your clutter. Make sure floors are cleaned. You don't want any dust bunnies. If you have pets, I know I was in a house a couple of weeks ago, and they had quite a few cats, and it just had that really bad ammonia smell, and that's something that's really tough to get out. I'm not saying get rid of your pets or anything like that, but and it's hard for some people that own pets. You don't smell that anymore. You become accustomed to it. So if your realtor comes in and they smell that smell, do whatever you can to get that out. I know how difficult it can be. I have a cat, I have a dog. That can be a tough thing to clean up, but do what's in your best. Do what you can. Febreze can be your best friend sometimes. Google search what to do to get rid of pet smells. But just make sure your home's prepared for photos and showings. It's going to help you sell it faster. It is 2:30. I just finished having some lunch back at the office, did some editing of my shoots from this morning, and now I'm on my way to the Westwood area, just near St. James, Westwood area, near Sturgeon Road. For some reason I thought I was going to Bridgewater this afternoon, but going to Greenway Crescent, the Westwood Unicity, St. James area. Supposed to have a few more shoots today, but a couple last minute cancellations. Can't do a lot about that. It happens. Homes aren't ready. When I don't think people realize when they're selling their home how much work you actually have to put into it to get it ready to sell. I have conversations with sellers all the time about how you put, you could live in your house for 10 years, and when you're ready to sell, you'll put, the most amount of work into your home probably ever, just before you're going to get rid of it and move somewhere else. I think that's a lot has to do, and I'm guilty of it too, is where you have things you want to do, and you're like, oh, well, I can put that off till next week or next year. We'll do that next year. Or financial situations change where you can't do that project. And when you're getting ready to sell, it's like those 3, 5, 10-year, projects that you've been putting off, you decide to do them all at once. And so you got to give yourself a decent timeline. Be honest with your realtor, and be honest with yourself when it comes to getting your home ready. Can you really pull off getting your roof done, painting all your rooms, or redoing that bathroom or kitchen in 2 weeks when you really need a month and a half? Because you still got to work. For most people, work their regular jobs, full-time jobs, and you got kids and things like that. So just be realistic in your projections. You want to get your house sold as quickly as possible, but at the same time, if you take shortcuts, or you present your house when it's not ready, you might not net as much. I know that happened to my parents once, where they rushed and they started showings before all the renovations were done, and they actually took a lot less than what they had it listed for. And it can make a huge impact on what people perceive. So when you're getting ready to sell, give yourself a realistic timeline on how long it's going to take you to get it all done. And if you can't do it yourself, try and hire somebody. Maybe they can help you get it done quicker, or friends that are experienced in construction, renovating, roofers. The house I shot this morning, they had a roofer friend, and he did it in his downtime over the weekend. He did their whole roof as a favor. So just be realistic when you're getting your house ready to sell and how long you need to get it ready. It is 2:40, and I'm stuck in front of the University of Winnipeg. Gotta love construction on Portage. Are they ever gonna get this done? It seems like every year they're working on these same sections.
You don't gotta go to work, 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 but you gotta put in work, 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 work. You don't gotta go to work, 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 work. Let my body do the work, 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 work. We can work tomorrow. Oh, oh. We can work tomorrow.
I made it past the university. It only took 6 minutes to get past the university. And now, the mess that's in front of me, hopefully I'm not late for my appointment. The joys of driving for a living. Having to drive for a living. Anyways, talk to you guys in a bit.
You don't gotta go to work, 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 but you gotta put in work, 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 work.
And I'm just arriving at 151 Greenway Crescent. Yay, parallel parking. Something I actually passed on my first try. I shall see you guys in a bit. So guys, I just finished up at 71-151 Greenway Crescent East. Wow, it was a beautiful looking condo, been completely redone inside. Be sure to look for that one coming in the next couple days here. I should have the virtual tour up by tomorrow morning. But that one's going to be listed by Tony Pallone as Sutton. So if you're looking for a good condo, a great looking condo in the Westwood area, make sure to give him a call. And yeah, that's a wrap on my day. I'm just gonna hit the perimeter and go pick up my wife from work, then pick up our kids and get home and finish up my day editing and process this video. Hope you guys like this. Leave some comments, let me know what you think. If there's anything you want to know about the Winnipeg real estate market, or in general about what I do, hit it up in the comments, or you can give me a call, 204-250-8205. And yeah, have a great day, guys. See you later.